Okay, so editor cursor style. So this just controls the cursor style. So let me show you what that looks like. By default, this is set to line, and you can set it to block, block outline, line, line thin, underline, and underline thin. So let me just show you the difference between block, line, and underline first. So block would be this blocky, ugly thing. Don't really like that. Line you already know, and then underline would be the underline. I don't find this to be much useful, to be honest with you. And then the block outline is just the outline of the block. The I don't, yeah, the underline thin, the line thin is just a thin line, so it's a 1 pixel width line, which is cool. And then the underline thin is just the same underline with 1 pixel of height. Okay, so my favorite here is actually the line thin, but because you have another option below, if you choose line, you have another option setting below, which is cursor width. It's not immediately below, so it's 2 lines above, 2 lines below. Cursor width, you can actually set the width of the cursor here. If you, in this setting only works when you have the cursor style set to line. So let me show you how that works, because these two kind of work together. So if you have 0, you see the, I think this is a 2 or 3 pixel, but let's make sure. Yeah, it's a 2 pixel with cursor. If you set it to 1, it's 1. If you set it to 0, it defaults to 2. Obviously, because otherwise you wouldn't see it. But you can just change the width of the cursor here, so you have a really clean control of that. And I guess this is, I guess block, when you choose block, what you're really doing is, I'm not sure about that, but I guess this is what, 7 pixels maybe? If you choose line. Yeah, pretty close. If it's not 8 pixels, it's 7, or it's close. Anyway, I would rather choose line and then 1 pixel. And if I decide to change, because I like the cursor style to be elegant. And right now, with the theme that I have, I will change it to another one, which is much better. But with the theme that I have now, the cursor doesn't yet stand out too much from the text. So it might be hard, like if you're, of course this is highlighted, but if you have like the cursor here and you just alt tab to VS Code, even though it's blinking, it's kind of thin and hard to see. But when I have my final theme that I'll put here, which is Cobalt 2, made by the great West Boss, it's gonna be, the cursor will be just very easy to spot. So I think having a cursor width of 1 pixel is perfect, and it's elegant, and I like it. So I would leave this as line, and I'm gonna record another video about cursor width, just to explain that for people that just drop onto this video without having seen this one first. So yeah, I would leave this as line.